So yeah, while I was away on a break, if you watched the last stream, my system locked up, which obviously the new OS and hard drive did not fix that problem. The symptoms of the lockup have changed slightly. Now when it locks up, I get really loud audio, like just this awful, awful sound. Really, really loud. So yeah, it has to be the motherboard. It just has to be the motherboard that does it, because it's definitely a hardware thing, and the world loads very slowly. So I'm exceedingly glad I saved it before I left, which is why I do that. So I don't know. I don't know what causes the lockups. I don't know why it just randomly does it. Like I'll go a week without doing it, and then it'll happen twice in a day. Then I'll go a month without it, and it'll happen. You know, it'll happen again. So I don't know why it does what it does, but hopefully it doesn't do it for the remainder. So we didn't really get too far here. I guess I was hoping that it would, wrap around so we could finally get some chips out of it. I'm a little afraid of going like faster with it. That seems to exacerbate the problem. There we go. And we should. Oh, rubber is actually interesting. I might need to expand my rubber. I've never needed more than 2 of these ever. But we'll see. Alright, the first one's coming in. Oh no, the second one's coming in. Oh, we're so close. There we go. And finally, we're getting some chips. Yay! Our first homemade chips. So we have way more chip production than what we're actually consuming, right? But we could upgrade these to increase the amount. So we're actually producing 12 a minute right now, and we're only using 3 a minute. So these could be upgraded, but then we would need to upgrade these, of course, because these are using 1.5, so that's using 3 a minute of these. Actually, I don't know if we need to explicitly upgrade too many of these. What are these making? PCBs? Yeah. We definitely need to build more PCBs. And then probably increase our plastic production. Let's build one more of these. And then both of these. We have enough teraflops. Let's upgrade. Oh, come on. you. Upgrade you. This actually lowers the number of workers we need. But we just doubled the amount of Mark IIIs we're making. And there's another upgrade that we could do. So that gives us 6. And we're using 6 of these now. I'm sure upgrading it again, then we would be using 12. We would be using basically the entire production line of electronics 2s, which wouldn't leave a lot of electronic 2s for anything else. Oh, these are so, they just feel so slow still. And I haven't ever built the next level, so let's actually see what that looks like. And then we're going to want at least 2 of these upgraded. And we're going to need some more flops, probably. Okay, so now we're at 6. Now we're at 12 a minute of microchip consumption. That's exactly how many we are producing. So that works out. Excellent. And now these are going strong. We need some more flops. There's 12 more flops. 12 more flops. Okay. Yeah, now we're going to need to ramp up. Let's get this last system online here. Also the first time I've ever built all of these. And then raise this up maximum level. And wait a little while. This is full. Not sure if having 3 pipes coming out here to do it, or just 1 pipe and having them separate is worthwhile. I'm not clear on the optimizations of that. There we go, filling that up. Get that nice and full. And as soon as this just about fills, deliver this. And then we have another outlet there. Now she's running hot. Now we're at exactly 1 fuel a minute, which is what our production is. And we have even more power generation. And this is just getting primed. Should be plenty. Okay. How are we doing on the digging? Oh, look at that. Made progress. Good progress. What is that sound? Good lord. That is an awful sound. You can see that we've filled a lot of this up, which is glorious, because now I can just come in here and trim all of the rock down. Like that. These guys will... Well, I guess they're coming down here. I don't know why. Maybe they don't see. But having all of these makes that go really, really fast. And coal, of course, forgot that we were getting her done here. Oh yeah, I wanted, the whole point of doing that was to get in there. This is all done. I don't need those lingering. These guys are going to go over here. Let's then direct them to mine a little bit out of here. That way they won't dig little things out of here and then just leave right away. They'll actually come over here. Because there's like one scoop out of this little bumpy area here. Alright, these should be now... Yep, these are running full blast. And that should have shut basically this one down completely. My water is not doing so hot. This guy, he's making me water. Steam high is actually full. So, I mean, we are pushing water like crazy into this system. We're also pulling a lot of water. Wow, that's, yeah, we need to Unity boost a couple more of these just for funsies. Just maximize the amount of water we're pushing through the system. Yeah, these produce actually quite a considerable amount of brine. Brine is 48. That should be fine there. But the amount of water, see, we only have type 1s on our water. And we're producing more than 60 a minute. Just about maxing that water pipe out with these. That's 300 just about there. There we go. This is not running full blast, so I'm not too concerned with having all of them be Unity boosted, but we have the Unity, might as well boost them up a little bit. Hey, we're filling this in. Oh yeah. This goes pretty fast. Where's our edge? There it is. Massive mountain right there. Holy Moses, look at that. Yeah, what is that peak? Plus 46? That is a huge, huge, huge mountain. Let's make sure we have that so they can get in behind here if they need to. Interesting how they some trucks choose to dump down here and some choose to dump up there. I'm not sure how it determines that. Maybe it's strictly by distance. I could turn off dumping over here. Could turn that off, but large tree harvester, let's and pause the tree harvester. We don't need that. Yeah, mostly slag and trash getting dumped over here. And I didn't move the trash. Looks like we are keeping up with it. What do we have here? Iron scrap. Priority 5. Why is our iron scrap building? We're just not... What is going on here? No oxygen. Oh, you know what I did? Yeah. I got rid of... Okay. Oxygen. Here. This was our oxygen. Yeah, I got rid of... That is nitrogen. I don't need that anymore. Let's do cancel. Empty. That's slag. I need air separator. Remember, this is our oxygen. 18. 36, yeah. 2 of these should be fine. Just in case I need to unity boost them. Oh man, we almost drained ourselves out completely out of steel. Yeah, I thought our oxygen was coming in from somewhere else, not from the research thing. So that's why I didn't even pay attention to where that was coming from. All right. Truck export. I'm gonna turn those off. Again, I wish you could set like per map, like just make sure truck export and import were off. On the buildings, not the storages. So like factories. That would be nice. Alright, looks like these guys are running again. Let's just... We want to increase our throughput a little bit here. Use up some of that scrap that we built up, unfortunately. We have a lot. This is probably full, yeah. Scrap itself is getting pretty full. There we go. Well, why is that on? Are these? That's off. Those are off. Well, that's on. What? Are these all autos? Okay, so where's this water coming from? That is a good question. Water's coming from here, which I've got a couple, yeah, I've got, basically it's just rainwater that I'm using. And I didn't want to do a pipe from here to here just because there's a lot of ground that's not in its final height. Like there's a lot of mining to be done out of here. Okay, finally building up some steel. And my hydrogen is hurting. Well, I guess not too much. I could probably pause this guy now. He'd shoot up pretty much all the fuel gas that was in here. This is what I wanted. How is this doing? 147. We're getting close to needing another one of these. 160 is what the limit is on that. But this system is behaving nicely. I haven't needed to turn this emergency water on sometime. And this should be just humming along. Yeah, look at that. We actually have a surplus of electronic threes. That is amazing. What are we missing out of here? Oh, we are missing electronics. Yeah, I didn't boost up electronics at all. So this is using 12. That's 24. Plus another 12. Okay, so that second one there should be fine. We should have plenty of PCBs. 612 and then 6. 612, yeah. That's plenty of PCBs. We're making 612 there, so these two are going just into these. And these have another, we could upgrade these again, but then we would need even more things and stuff. The other, I would love to be able to bring copper down here, but that is a long run of blocking a lot of things. I still would love to make my own map. That way I could like have an area that's final height and be able to plan like a bus just to reduce the number of trucks that we would need. Okay, so it looks like rubber's doing actually okay. Yeah, rubber's doing okay. We're using a lot more naphtha, so there's a lot less getting broken back down into diesel. And we're using quite a lot of ammonia for all of our farms. We seem to be okay there. Time will tell. Gold Bridge dig. Oh, you guys are done with that mountain? Look at that. Look at that. Okay. I would like to take you, and we are gonna try to maximize our dumping here. So 4 and 10. Okay, truck export. Where are you pointing? You're pointing to this guy? Looks like the dirt is all done. Let's change this area to be basically like right in here. Fill in the shoreline. So yeah, these guys are gonna have to drive a long ways to fill that up, but that should fill up actually pretty fast. So we're gonna keep that full and go. And then export to here. And I'll fill that in relatively fast. And then I'll move that over here. A nice big area over here is what I would like to do. And granted, I probably won't be able to do it on the stream. But basically what I was trying to do is create a really big area in here. And now that I look at this is a really stupid thing to have. So let's just trim that down. A nice big area in here where I could do like an iron dump. So, similar to my dirt storage over here. Like a nice big iron storage. And just mine this out and just dump it into the iron storage. So you have a giant area of just pure iron. Really easy to mine after that. And the same could be true for this limestone and this coal. That's why I wanted to flatten as much of the space as possible. Okay, so you... Not sure what to do about you. We don't really have... Well, let's do... Gold Bridge Dirt Dump. Let's take you out to here. Make sure those don't cross. And then dump here. And then we want a ramp. Quite a lot of dirt in here. So let's get a rampity ramp there, maybe a little one there, small one there. Just to make sure trucks can navigate. And you could absolutely do a setup like this only with dirt, and you just get infinite dirt. But dirt is one of those finite resources. I kind of wanted to see, how efficient I could be with it. Okay, so dig is done there. Trying to avoid that coal. And we could get away with a little itty bitty little dump right in here. Just a minuscule dump. And then a massive dig. Get the big area first. That is a huge volume of material right there. And how far out does the coal go? I should be good trimming that down to there. And then trimming that, at the very least, to about right there. That is a substantial volume of material right there. Whew. Yeah, that's a lot of rock. Ah, they're going up and filling this little area in first. That's cool. Looks like they've got all of that done. I want to be careful about where these overlap. Because if I put a mining designation in there, this guy could be like, oh, we're going to mine over here now. It's like, no, no, no. Not what I intended. Okay. Yeah, we have two major dirt areas that are going. How's our chip manufacturing do? Oh man, we are full. Look at that. We are full on chips. So that must mean that means this guy is working full blast, which means we could upgrade you twice. Which should bring me up to 6. 6 servers a minute. Which is using an entire electronics here. So that is one entire system. Now I can actually increase that by a lot. Because we are producing quite a bit now. Okay. So, end game stuff. Oh yeah. Let's almost forgot about this. Pretty sure we don't need any of that. I'm not sure how much of this is actually going to be coal. But hopefully there's a good amount there. Never did trim the grass off the top of that, did I? Oh wow, look at how much progress they've made over here. Holy Moses. I usually trim down these squares just to reduce the searching that the game has to do for, you know, active dump locations or dig locations. All right. Yeah, wanted attention again. Not bad. Definitely a super amount of production of circuits. That's by far the most circuits I've ever had building at once. It's actually twice as many that I've ever had in the game. And that's a lot of flops. I mean, eight teraflops per thing. That's 96 teraflops for that whole system. That is a lot of the flops. Looks like oil is actually, yeah, oil is actually keeping up. I think our ship is still. Yeah, we still had this. Not enough crew. Oh, that's right, I upgraded this. Deliver. Now we have a beastly ship. Yeah, 900 score. So we don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. And we don't need this. And we don't need these. If we wanted to, we could pause this, empty out those yellows. And we still have all of these. So, cancel, remove, cancel, remove, cancel, remove. Cancel, remove. What is this? And this, I'm not sure where those would go, but let's see if we can get rid of those. Anybody? All right, good. It's weird. Sometimes they come and pick them up, sometimes. How's our copper doing? Copper filled back up. Fantastic. Coal is hurting though. Well, we got some. Oh yeah, there's definitely a lot of coal. Well, we're not going to completely run out. I was hoping to build dirt storage like way up and then do the rocket launch on top of the dirt storage, but it just takes so long to mine and to process. I just don't have the patience, especially on a stream. I don't have the patience for that. I don't think a lot of people have the patience to watch the stream with no progress at all. I know I probably wouldn't watch a stream where nothing happens. They're actually taking that mountain out pretty fast. That's impressive. And this is all filled in. Look at that. I can actually, if I want, prioritize just squaring that off. And I could shift this up and over. That way I could sneak in here. right. We have a lot of workers. Let's double our uranium. Plus 20. Oh man. We're supposed to find people. Okay. We now have enough uranium processing for a whole other reactor, believe it or not. Oh yeah, we rock the seas. Good job, guys. Now we should have emptied this out of. Oh, we're almost out of yellows. Steel is recovering. Yeah, getting to about the limit of what the game can. I've got over 100 more vehicles than the vanilla game actually lets you build. And I've noticed in the log files that at this level you get line items in the log file that state that the Pathfinder is overloaded. So whatever code they have for the Pathfinder can only handle so many, I don't know, so many calculations for vehicles per frame or per game update, and having having a lot of vehicles will stress that system out. So I'm hoping that there's some efficiencies that happen because I want a mining center with like 25 excavators and like 75 trucks, and I just want to just drill all the way through all this land, just see it go away fast. That would be great. is my sand doing? I don't have any big trucks on sand. Where's my sand? There it is. Oh no, I've got... Okay, there. How is biomass? Okay, biomass is doing good. How is recyclables? Recyclables are good. Oh, we're actually getting some gold scrap. Glorious. Not a lot. I don't have any consumer electronics in it, do I? Getting household goods. Yeah, no consumer electronics. So let's... Consumer electronics. Household appliances. Really boost our unity up here. So look at that, 25.9, 10.4. This is appliances. Electronics 2, steel. Oh, that's a lot of electronics. Yeah, that's a lot of electronics. Let's do... I mean, I literally have like an infinite number of flops that I can deal with. That is going to be a lot of copper. Good God, that's going to be a lot of copper. Guess you can't make them with those. For a minute. Wow. This wants 10 in a minute. Steel. Plastic. Electronics 3. Steel, electronics 2, electronics. Well, steel I've got here. I knew I should not have cut that. Because you can't paste and have it match. Okay. 36, that's 48 a minute. 25, that's fine. God dang trucks. Get out of here. Come on, click. Now time to empty all of our storages. These are going to be 6, 12, 18. Alright, so 3.2 Unity a month. Let's see what we get. Why is this one still dead? Yep. Tired of waiting. Tired of waiting. $25.9. 1630. Still fine. Well, those take a while, don't they? totally safe making electronics out here exposed to, exposed to the rain and the wind. All that. Totally fine. We have enough appliances to go around now. So 3.44. Now let's see what happens when we give them some goodies. Got to build that. It's gonna throw our numbers off. $3.21 now. Weird. Let's let the month roll by. 5.19. There we go. Also, the appliances giving us almost 4 Unity. And then that should give us a little bit of a better indicator. Are you guys done digging coal already? Okay, I need to go hog wild on the coal dig. Pretty sure that's all coal in there. Ah. I can't overlap with the copper. They would not appreciate that. Oh. Seriously? Nope, I can't squeeze another square out of it. Wow. Hydrogen doing not bad. So increase our ammonia output. Give me some hydrogen down. Like, come on. What is going on? There we go. Yeah, it was splitting the excess hydrogen. It was venting half of it. I don't want that to happen. So that was a lesson learned. I would need another one of these, like out here. Take that excess, put it into that one, and that prioritizes out to you. That way it would only vent the absolute positive excess. Just in case, pause that one as well. Make sure all of the ammonia goes in there. Alright, coal is starting to come in again. Ooh, yeah, we were pretty low on coal. Okay. Glorious amount of chips. By far the most production I've ever had in chips. Alright, should we build the consumer electronics? Let's build that. Also the first time I've ever given consumer electronics to the peoples. So 7.45 is our new limit. How much do we get? Ooh, out of water? You're using more. Well, total settlement need 147 a minute. Oh, yep. We are producing 123. Oh, look at that jump. Wow. 5 unity just from that. Wow. They like their computers. I would too. Okay, this should... We're not quite at the 160 yet. We are consuming a vast amount of water, though. This should be... Why is this tank empty? So... Do I need to add the other... Yeah, let's go ahead. Get these ready. Looks like we are packing quite a lot of exhaust in, so we need to clear that out. that one. Didn't even see that in there. And if we really need to hit the panic button, I can unpause this, and that will give us a fairly substantial boost in water. And this is basically processing all of our exhaust from our smelting operation. Otherwise, this would be producing so much pollution it would be impossible to keep up with it. We should be producing quite a bit of gold scrap now. Now we have so much unity. What's that recyclable at? 90%. That is a significant amount of return. I'm not sure how it calculates what materials it gives you when you recycle. Because obviously, if it was recycling household goods, that's glass, steel, and wood versus, you know, something like electronics, which should give you even weirder stuff. At least it should give you some gold, but I think it's just generally a formula, right? So it follows this pattern. Haven't needed a second one yet. Haven't needed to bump these up at all. And the trash. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not producing very much trash. Oh, this thing is spitting out quite a lot of recyclables. So let's short circuit the trash here. And we are going to U-shape balancer, big storage. Out. Oh, I was hoping to get it. Ah. Okay. Where is dump control? There it is. guess I could do this. And of course, it's the last truck that arrives that is actually going to fill up. That's funny. It's closer to the dump, and then we have this short circuit. So if it really gets bad, we can burn it away. Waste. That's only 36 a minute, and we are producing, like, I don't even know how much waste. Waste. Dumped. Producing roughly 156 a minute. That's a lot. So, 156 divided by 36. That's 5 of those burners. Let's do 6. Waste off. Come on. Really? Off. Waste. Well, the hitbox on that is weirdly sized. There we go. So only if this thing completely fills up will these burners actually fire. But you definitely do want to do something like this if you plan on like going AFK and walking away from the system, because it would not be good. That's going to produce a lot of pollution. Okay, let's look at. Pretty sure I got everything done here. Consumer electronics I did. I upgraded the ship. Medical supplies 3 is just a matter of, you know, growing poppies and making anesthetics. Like it's pretty straightforward. But I want to get into rocket assembly. And we're going to need some hydrogen. So let's do rockets over here. Because why not? Should we go shoreline with it? Now, I don't know if you need to come in straight or you come in at an angle. Obviously, you can't flip it. Like, quite sure. Anyway, let's get some hydrogen going. This is our hydrogen line. Supply line. We already have it coming out to here. Pretty trivial to bring it out the rest of the way. And then water. Oh, water, water, water. That's fuel. Some of these are steam, brine. There's a water supply right here. No. Oh, let's see. There's water. Okay, so let's get those run. Let's build that, because it takes a little while to build this thing. So 750 concrete, 225 construction part 4s, 600 steel. That was not a cheap building. So yeah, glad steel. Glad I ramped up steel. Where are you guys headed? Okay, as long as you're not headed to me, that's the important bit. What are we making here? Oh yeah, I paused that, didn't I? Now I need to trim down the Mark 1s, because probably out of those. At the very least, I didn't run out of those. Yeah, this takes a while to build. Okay, so this is needing a ride. So, steel, gold, and electronic trees. This is actually way cheaper than I thought it was going to be. That is, to me, as far as like cost, that's way cheaper than I thought. I mean, yeah, 60 electronic trees. That is rough, but yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that cheap. So steel, gold, and electronic trees. I think we can get away with steel, gold, and electronic trees. So steel, gold, and electronic trees. I want to get those delivered. This baby ain't cheap to build. 900 construction part 4s. Now remember, the baseline craft of that is like 2 a minute, right? Yeah, 2 a minute is what you get when you start the game, or when you get that far. It takes a lot to build that up. So 900 of those, that's 450 minutes. That's like 7 hours. Yeah, that's like 7 hours at, regular game speed and just one of these. Just to build that. Crazy, right? Just crazy. Oh, this is done. Yay. These trucks are in the way as usual. Let's get those guys out. Go away, guys. Thank you. We're gonna flat conveyor. Yeah, there's four inputs and only 3 grades. I'm not sure what the planning was around that. If they had other ideas. Still a low supply of ammonia. Are we getting some gold in finally? There we go. Do we have electronic 3s to dump? These are getting chewed up pretty fast, probably by consumer electronics. That's my guess. 246, yeah, those are getting chewed up pretty fast. So I'm going to drop that down. I need to get these delivered. So I'm going to increase the priority of those over the other ones. Where are you going with that, sir? Nope, you are going to go here. Yeah, see, that's a 9. You need to prioritize this guy. This is a 6. There you go. See? Little encouragement. They'll get her done. All right. Oh, this takes vehicle parts? Interesting. Boy, I'm so glad I didn't tear my vehicle part system down. That would suck not to know. So it doesn't take vehicle parts to build the rocket. It takes them to build the building that builds the rocket. Okay. I think we are good to go. Yeah, it takes 60, and we just got a delivery. We have exactly enough 3s to build one rocket. Let's build the rocket construction Duvalaki here. This should be primed with hydrogen. This should be primed with water. And we've got sound suppression. When I first saw it, I thought the water being piped in would be like, fire prevention, not sound suppression. It seemed. All right. Getting close. Oh. Rock. You're out of places to dump rock, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. Look at that. It's all finished. Good. And we want to dump your dirt. Oh, no, you're not. We're going to go over here. Okay. And dump away, folks. Dump away. I wonder how long that air has been up. Yeah, now this is really close to this thing. Oh, that's going to fill up fast. Really fast. Alright, let's go back over here. And start a rocket. Oh, this needs 24 flops. All the flops. We have 192 flops available. All of the flops. All right. We have all the things that we need. And now it's just a waiting game. My voice is starting to go, so we're getting close to the end. How are we doing here? 147, 123. I think we're doing pretty good. Water is maintaining. Exhausts. I am not 100% sure how to judge them. Looks like we're doing okay. I mean, it's not full immediately, so that tells me we're doing fine. Oh, isn't it take a hot minute? That's going to take a hot minute. Okay. And we are pushing power out now. Look at that. That filled up. How about that? And now we should be sending water all the way over to our farms, which filled this guy up, thank goodness. And now this guy is actually probably managing the dump excess. Maybe. I don't know. Where are my arrows? That's an in arrow. That's an in arrow. Oh, I guess not. Everybody wants in there. We've got priority to process, the other things. But this is now full, so the main line coming here, this has to fill up, right? That's 477 before it'll start dumping. So that's good. I knew this would be net positive water. It just took a while to build up. And we have enough processing. We could actually rebuild this. We could build a whole nother one of these. Whole nother setup. We don't need the power, but I could. I don't know if the game could handle that much output. These guys are still going strong, which is a good sign. Just a massive system. Yeah, on my Let's Play game, I did just one line and then wrap them around. And so they have to do 4 trips. A circuit has to do 4 trips to be finished, and it just, oh my god, it's so slow. So you take that 12 a minute and you divide it by 4. So you're making basically 3 a minute with one setup. So it's crazy how slow it is. Which is why I also use the mod to finish that series out, because I did not have 6,000 hours to sit around and hope that I could finish. I'm not actually doing anything with the CO2. I could. Is the oh, the rocket's done. Look at that. Here it comes. Oh, I guess he took a wrong turn. That's got to be a little nerve-wracking to have a system like that. Better hope it doesn't tip. Whee! Is that going to drive all the way back? Ha! You can recover this too. Ha ha ha! Nice. And you can scrap it. What do you do if you scrap it? Like, how do you rebuild it? I don't think it's grayed out. I don't think you can. That's just funny though. All right, back to what I was doing. This would help with my air pollution a little bit. Oh, I have a thingy McDougal right there. Priority in. So that takes 144 carbon dioxide a minute. That's a lot of CO2. I don't even know what up here gives me CO2. That's 72. 36. So I could probably Unity boost this. And that will help drain the CO2. And it'll prioritize using these over chemically made ones, right? And then that is a sink for all of our CO2, which should help my air pollution a little bit. Look at that Unity, glorious. And my food, pretty stable. Yeah, I've got all the food. We don't get any boosts for. That's the limit of housing. Maybe they'll add another level of housing that utilize, or give you a boost for the household appliances or maybe consumer electronics. Something future looking would be kind of cool. Glass, and yeah, that'd be kind of cool. But they consume so much food though. Oof. That's my number one truck route is food, I think. If I look at my analytics, last 3 months, if you ignore the mining aspect of it, let's not include mining, not include refueling. So I don't know where rock is coming from. Copper, that's one that I would love to run. Yeah, copper and scrap would be nice to be able to process automatically. It's actually not bad. It's a lot fewer jobs than I thought it was going to be. But I don't know what's going on with the rock. Oh, I know what it is. Yeah. It's counting these jobs. Yeah. That's what it's doing. It shouldn't really. I mean, it really shouldn't, but it is what it is. Wow, look at that. They trimmed that rock already. So we're going to edit. Let's first clear all of this. And then all of this. And then we want... Let's count from there. That gives me a nice square to work off of. Like that. Or should I move that out a little bit? Give me a little bit more shoreline to fill in. Is that the line I want? Or that one? That'll give me a little bit more shoreline to fill in. And then dig. All of that, please. The little stubs I missed there. Coming out to there. Get to work, folks. Yeah, I'll be able to fill all of this in fairly easily with all that material. Not a problem. All right, I think we should finish her up and launch the rocket. Yeah, CO2 is being chewed up pretty fast. Probably remove the boost. I think we should do it. Let's save it. Uberstream. Did it just autosave? No. Dismiss. Save. Uberstream. Save. Overwrite. It literally just autosaved as I was saving it. That's funny. Thank you. Okay. Start launch countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
I wonder whose voice that is. I wonder which developer recorded that. That's definitely a developer's voice. It's gotta be. There it is. $350,000 plus lines of code. And I'm not into content creators. Even though I covered this way, way, way back in their original promotion, they didn't feel a need to put me into the content creators. Which really, I mean, not a big channel, but it would have been nice to have a little bit of a shout out there. Huge amount of backers. Like a huge amount of backers. And now you can go back to finish flattening the air. And I think that like hurts. I think that's going to be like a lot of air pollution. Congratulations! Yay! I want to see what my air pollution does. I'm not sure. Does it? It should. I think it should give you some air pollution, doesn't it? Where was that little... I saw a drop down. Oh, there it is. No, I guess not. It doesn't give you air pollution. I think it gives you a bump in Unity though. As long as you're launching one rocket every month, right? If you're launching one rocket every month, you get one Unity. Yeah, launch one Unity every 12 months. So, or no, one Unity every 12 months. So one Unity every year. Which isn't, I guess, not all that much. Does it show in here? Doesn't give you a breakdown of the Unity? General. Hospitals. I wonder where that would be. Alright, I'm going to save. New save. This is going to be Uber stream launched. Alright, well, that is going to be it for the stream, everybody. It's kind of split in two because my system locked, but yeah. I thank everybody for coming by. next week, I'm hoping we get back into multiplayer with something. I'm gonna try to get the next update for the Builders Pack Minecraft updated, um, and working. It's updated. I just haven't quite gotten it working yet. And then hopefully one or two patrons want to stop by and play. Not a guarantee, but it is what it is. So yeah, if you want to join me on those lovely streams, please consider being a patron. That is one of the perks. One of the main perks is free to join on any multiplayer game on streams. And yeah, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you all next week.